Okay, welcome to w.Stockholm and Stockholm Ladies Curling Club. This is 2014 year, and at the moment we are presenting the players. Here we see nice pictures, views over Stockholm. And here we are in the arena. This is a lovely 8-sheet arena north of Stockholm, and we will have on our sheet today Homan versus Ahlmarks. My name is Anders Kropp. I've been a curler for many years, and I will present you during this game today. And at my side I have Annette Norberg. Welcome.
Thank you, Anders.
And you have been around a bit before also?
Yes, a few years on the different curling arenas around the world, yeah.
Please tell me, what have you achieved on the curling ice?
2 Olympic golds, 3 World Cup golds, and 7 European golds.
That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, we will follow the game. And we have another 7 games in this 8-sheet arena. And we can present all the other games also before we start. And we have on sheet A today, we have Muret, Scotland, and Jeggi, Switzerland. On sheet B, we have Middaugh versus McManus, Sweden. On sheet C, we have Tyrnsoni, Switzerland, and Gray from Scotland. We have on sheet D, Sidorova, Russia, and Vrano, Sweden. We have on sheet E, Homan, our sheet, and Östland, Sweden. This is the television sheet. Sheet F, we have Felcher from Switzerland, the reigning world champions, against Fujisawa, Japan. And on sheet G, we have Sigfridsson, Olympic silver medalists, versus Lehman, Germany. And on sheet H, we have the reigning Olympic gold medalist Jones from Canada versus Pets from Switzerland. So there has been a draw to the button between the games, and it obviously Homan has made a better draw. So Cissi Östland will start with the first stone. What will they do, you think?
I think they will try to put 1 stone near to the middle of the house down there.
Yeah.
Try to have a defensive first end in this game. It's a little bit short though, so I don't know if it was supposed to be there or if it simply was too short.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they wanted to have it in the house actually, but it's not that bad if it happens.
No.
And we can repeat one more time the players in those 2 teams. And Rachel Homan, who lost the world champion final last year, versus Felcher from Switzerland. And in the lead, we have Lisa Wiegel. As a second, we have Joan Courtney. Third, Emma Miskew. And as a skip and 4th player, what do you say about that team, Annette?
I think it's the coming Canadian team. Curling is really big. For me, at least, really in the top of the world.
Yeah, I agree. And in the Swedish team Ahlmarks, we have as a lead Paulina Stein. The second is Sara Karlsson. Third is Sabina Kropp, actually my daughter. And skip 4th, Cissi Östland. You know that team pretty well, Annette.
Yes, I used to play with the Cissi and Sara and Sabina for the last year before I stopped my career last year. So yeah, we actually won the world championships as well in 2011.
Yep.
Not with Sabina though, but with Sara and Cissi.
Yeah. So there is a reason why you're here, maybe. Watching these girls.
Yeah.
And since I'm covering Sabina, we're covering all 4 Swedish girls at least.
Yeah.
Have you played against the Homan team yourself?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not what I remember, at least, but
yeah.
I don't remember very many of my games. So.
Okay. We don't go deeper in that part.
Thank you. And we could see the first Swedish stone Paulina played was a little bit did go a little bit too far and just came out into the air, and Homan team was able to take it away and have 2 stones in the house right now.
Yeah. And they have put a little pressure, but it shouldn't be that much actually. Let's see.
Curl a little bit too much.
Yeah.
It's still in the beginning of the tournament, and the teams haven't really learned the ice yet. It takes a few more rounds to play really well. It's always like that in the beginning of a tournament.
Yeah, and also the stones were serviced before the game started, and this first like 5%, 10% of the curl goes away quite quick, and also the ice maker also wants to make adjustments for making the ice better and better, and so far maybe third game maybe they will find out more. And but what I see in the circumstances are really good.
Yeah, the ice seems really good, and you did a good job with the stones a few days ago.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you don't hear complaints directly, but I'm open for it, so it's always interesting to hear. That's the only way to improve, if you get good criticism about your work. That was a small mistake.
Yeah.
Stanna kvar! Almost got it out. No, she threw a lot, but she was inside the 4-foot line. It's a draw. She like going up half. Yeah. Samma fart! Ja! Samma fart! Ja! Nej! Samma fart!
The broadcast today is made by a company called Iterum, and they are a company dealing with students learning how to broadcast different things on television, on a webcast, and that's what they're doing today. So I think they're doing a really good job, these students here. But you have to know it's a student school testing broadcasting today.
This one is also curling a lot, it seems like. We haven't really quite understood how much it's curled right now.
Yeah.
No, both rims are up.
But the Canadian team will still have their last rock in this end, so still they are not that worried.
The ices and the stones together are really competitive, and this is in the beginning of the season, so it might also have to do some smaller mistakes. You can see it's pretty difficult circumstances.
Rent. Yep. Whoa.
Very nice.
It's real thin. It'll probably jam unless we go thin. Can you see it all? Normal? Can we throw here? Okay, I don't even mind if you go here. You just gotta stick your shooter.
Since she's going for the double.
Yep.
Oh, just touched the guard a little bit.
Well.
Yeah, but
third in a row.
They were surprised. I didn't hear any voice at all.
No.
They were silent, so he must have been really surprised by that curl. It was a bit passive, maybe.
Yeah. I have no explanation to that.
ut. Bra köra. Ja, kom igen! Kom igen!
Seems a little bit too short.
Yeah, they're telling it's too short.
Lite närmare, kom igen! Okej. Vad var den då? Den var inte så aktiv. Sorry. Det är bra.
Det känns inte som att det är samma supersving som det var i början av förra matchen.
Nej, inte riktigt. Så
Nej.
det har lättats av lite grann.
Ja,
Det känns som att det är samma som i slutet av
ja
matchen.
precis. Det är fortfarande curl, men inte samma som...
I think they have two options here. They can hit and roll on two ways,
Ja, ja.
and they will be happy either way.
But it's very important that you decide which way you would like to go, of course, to be
Yeah.
able to... This
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Why did she sweep that one?
No, she played an out turn. She wanted to go in more in.
Yeah. Then it should have curled a little bit more.
Yeah, it should have curled a little
So
bit more.
I don't know why she swept.
Ah. Ja.
Tack. Så tjockt som möjligt.
I've seen in Homan's team they have the second player in the team, Joanne Courtney. She is a tremendous sweeper.
50.
You can really see how she puts all her body weights on the brush, and really it's really nice to watch her. I don't think I have ever seen any woman sweeping better than her.
Hända rent! Rent! Kom med! Upp lite! Upp lite! Nej. Bra. Fin fart till sig.
Yeah.
Now they have another chance to go behind that one. The
Yeah.
blue one or the yellow one in front.
Critical point. If Homan makes it, she can score 2. If she just hit it, she is forced to take 1.
Ja, det var fint. Tack ut. A pack. It should be pretty good here. It's pretty straight here. Like, I thought hers would cut harder than that. She only had a pack. Really close. Whoa! Yep, yep. Whoa, whoa! Hard, hard.
Looks like a good one, yeah.
That's great. Can't do it better.
Great sweep, guys.
There is room behind. She has to make a draw, so you see.
You know what I mean? So you don't.
Maybe she wanted to have this hit and roll a little bit less behind the blue stone, or a little bit closer to the center line. Or what do you say?
I think so. Then
Yeah.
it would have been harder for Sissy to make a better one.
Still, I think she's pretty satisfied with that result.
I think so too.
75 eller?
Split time 75, the Swedish girl is talking about. It means last game we had a 385 for Sigfridsson. Of course, it depends on how the releases from different teams are, but I guess they're pretty equal in releases.
I would guess actually that these girls would have a little bit more
Bara fart!
than the
Yeah,
Sigfridsson.
we will see. It's the first end, so
Yeah, I think the reason is
Bara fart, bra
it's the first
linje!
end, so it's not.
Nej, 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 den är lång! Wow, nej!
Lite längre ut. Kom med, japp!
Wow, nej, 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 nej! Wow, 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 wow. Sit.
pretty good. Or
I think it went too far.
okay.
Bra fart tjejer.
No?
No, they have
Yes,
a shot.
yeah.
Yeah. Still, Rachel just has to go down, make the same shot as Sissy did, and just be half a meter more.
Yeah.
And I think she has a really good chance to score 2 here. Still, she has to do it.
Real quick there.
68 tror jag.
Really quick, you think?
Tyckte jag hörde något.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw back 4, and if we can sweep it, we just need to move it a foot. Real good weight. Yep. Yep.
It should be a routine shot, but in first end, things can happen.
I think it's curling a lot. I don't know if they got it by. Yes, they have.
It looks good.
Yeah, it seems really good.
Go for weight. Go for weight.
No problem at all.
No, it's really good.
Well played.
2 points for Rachel Homan in first end. And we are here in Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup, Danderyd, Stockholm, Sweden. And we just saw the Rachel Homan team from Canada taking 2 points in the first end versus Team Ahlmarks from Sweden. Homan, who were silver medalists from the last World Championship. Where was this World Championship? I don't remember. Where was it? Was it in Riga?
Could be. I don't remember either.
You have a bad memory.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
It's well known.
Okay. Still, they got a silver medalists.
Yeah, I remember that at least.
Mm.
Do you know how their last game this morning went? Because I know Ahlmarks won their first game against South Korea.
They beat Switzerland Felcher from Flims, Switzerland, in the first game. They took 3 points in the last part of the game.
Won the World Cup, so it was
it
World
was
Cup
the final. It was
yeah.
the final, yeah. We had a great first draw this morning with only top games on every sheet. If you want to check how it looks on other sheets, you can check on the website. It's called softpeelr.com. softpeelr.com.
As far as it goes, guys, keep finishing. Way to get it in. Nice sweep. No, good. It's been cutting so hard last game. It's a good throw.
She wanted that to be in?
Yeah, I think
Perfect.
so. Yeah,
I just
it
gave
was
her
a little
max
bit
size because last time we
too
were
short.
overcurling.
I think Rachel talks about that. It was a little bit too much ice. It didn't curl as much as she thought.
She probably would have touched
And
it.
it's often a little bit heavier
Yep.
if you get farther out on the end.
Frida!
And the Swedish team try once corner guard.
And this one seems way too heavy. This is a really bad mistake for Leeds to go inside with this.
Yeah, it shouldn't happen.
No.
But we must say also that the difference between the first and the second, and it can be speed mistakes, and we saw it the same speed mistakes also in the second and third, and on this sheet earlier this morning. So when the ice changed a bit in speed, it depends a lot actually what kind of tracks the stone finds.
Yep!
But I agree. That's a huge mistake, actually.
Just
Great shot.
one of you guys on it. Yeah. She rolled it, so we had to stay closer.
What do you feel about the whole tournament, by the way, Annette? I must say that we have 8 of the top 10 ranked team in the world here. And the team who has the lowest ranking is, I think it was 69, Japanese team. So we have 20 teams here, really top teams.
I think I never have seen any tournament like that, like this in Sweden before. So many good teams playing here, so really looking forward to this weekend.
It's of course it's a top tournament for all Europe.
Yeah, and I talked to the Canadian teams as well last year, and they thought as well it was a lot of good teams here, so that was good for their ranking as well to play a tournament with this many high-ranked teams.
Yeah, we're really happy to have all those teams from 6 teams from Switzerland, from Japan, from South Korea, from Russia, 3 teams, top teams from Canada. We missed, of course, to have maybe Chinese Wang. Would it be nice? Maybe some American teams. Would it be nice too?
Next year.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
And we had a nice player also this morning playing the opening ceremony stone. What happened?
We have the former ice hockey player, famous Peter Foppa Forsberg here to play the first stone. So we were very happy for that. He was taking the time to come here. It was actually his first time throwing a curling rock.
I was a bit amazed about that, actually. I thought after living in Canada for 10, 15 years something, he hasn't tried curling before.
And also he's born in a town just a few miles from where I'm born, where curling is really big, and he used to live next door to Lars-Åke Nordström, who's
in the same town as Niklas Edin.
Yeah, also.
Yeah. So she just spread it. Do you like that call from Homan to put another stone in the house, or would you prefer to try to make a short guard or
no?
Guard?
I like that one.
Yep.
They have a 2-0 lead, and let's make. You don't have to do any difficult shots. Let the
play easy.
Yeah, play easy. It's better to play a little more difficult when you have the last rock, I think.
If it's hanging, we can do that.
And nothing much has happened on the other sheets. Sigfridsson has took 2 points with a hammer versus Lehman. Otherwise, there's been a couple of 0 cents and not much to talk about, actually. We keep you informed later. Yeah.
Well played.
Now Rachel forced the Swedish team to change. There's no reason to play down to the left. Or down to the right, depending on how you watch and see in the television.
Yep.
Race?
Yep. Nee. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Yeah, very close to being perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Bra, Sabina.
Rachel sees no reason to mess things up, trying to do anything. She has already two points lead, and play the game easy. Just open up. One more time, I have to watch at the Joanne Courtney. The girl has the number 76 on her shirt. It's a fantastic sweeper.
Vill du spela raka?
Technique-wise.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, it's really important to have that technique to be able to put the pressure on the brush. But we need more. What do we need else?
You need to sweep very fast.
Yeah, and also judge the stone.
Yeah, that's...
What would you prefer to have if you could choose from two different capacities? Good sweeper or a good judger?
I can't hit it because she
Good
freezes.
judger.
Think so, yeah?
Yep.
Mhm.
Ja, det var jag.
Of course, on this level you have both on everyone, but
I think judging the stones are really important because
They just peel it up.
it's very narrow. You have just sometimes a few centimeters to stay in the exactly right spot. So
yeah.
the judging the stones can be winning or losing a game.
Yeah. The last one they threw didn't move an inch, but she said it.
They are very
Yeah.
defensive. I thought she would have tried to go around that one, but no.
Jag tror ändå att det kan curla en del ut.
No, there is no reason for her to mess anything up. So. Yeah. Even if Sissy make the freeze on the stone you see in the back down there,
Ända ner.
it would be pretty easy for Rachel
Ända
Homan
ner.
to just split it away and
9.
make a blank end after Sissy make a blank end, of course. Yeah, today we have students from a company called Lightero making the broadcasting. This is part of their work for becoming producers, making web television and other sorts of television, media, journalism.
Bara fart! Ingen rygg! Kom med mycket nu! Ingen rygg! En fin linje. Vänta lite till om det går. Vänta lite till om det går. Oh.
Yeah, her on it, keep it high.
Bra. Bra snack.
A little bit too much weight. Didn't
Yeah.
curl as much as they would like.
Yeah,
And
I
there
just
was
com-
no
completely-
sweeping at all.
It has to be better. But it's the second end. There's the first end they play towards the home end, so they can't be that sure about the ice. Still they'll be trying, which was good.
Clean. Yes! Whoa, whoa!
Good. Couldn't
Now
be better.
they're forcing Ahlmarks to take one. Just as they would like.
I think they played a really good end homers now. They made everything very easy, and but really
Ahlmarks
efficient.
lost this end in Paulina's first stone that she tried to play a corner guard and went into the house.
Just a little bit more.
After that, they have done pretty much everything right.
It's real quick. She threw it through on her last one.
So you can see how important the lead is.
Yeah.
Samma spår. Var väldigt rakt. Greppa ganska mycket. Greppa mer än förra.
Looks nice.
Ni var så tysta.
Yep. Routine draw shouldn't be a problem. But we saw last game when Silvana Tirinsoni made a mistake when she had to draw. A little bit more difficult than this one, of course, but still she was short. And there was a steal of 2 in the second end. So it could have been a mistake.
Du är nära eller?
Nära va?
We haven't seen anything spectacular from any other sheets so far either to report about. So we just keep focus on our sheet E here. Rachel Homan from Canada versus Swedish team Ahlmarks.
And now they are going to try to place one in front of the house. Try to steal something, or at least force Homan to take one.
Bara stanna. Bra, bra skjut. Bra.
Would you like to have it there, or would you like prefer to have a little bit closer or a little bit higher up?
Closer.
Yeah.
But it wasn't possible to sweep it because it was over curling, so they had no choice.
2-3 seconds hard in the beginning, maybe.
Yeah.
They try to split them?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. They are very good with this. I've seen them doing it before.
Gotta hit it thin.
Yeah, I think that's like their signum.
Yeah.
To do this, and
they did it really
do it,
good.
What do you call it? Repeatedly.
Yeah.
Routinely.
Yeah. Over and over again.
Yeah.
And they do it very well.
Yeah, and I don't think there is any other team, or of course I'm wrong, but for me, I don't think there is any other team in the world doing it like they are.
No, I haven't seen
on
it
the
either.
men's side, they might be. I don't know.
I haven't seen it on the men's side either.
I don't know if it
I
was
watched a few games during the Olympics, so I couldn't see it.
Yeah, and they are great. She never misses that, Lisa Wigel.
It's a really difficult shot, though. Has to be perfect both in weight and in line.
Bra först. Bra Paulina.
They even succeeded to get their own stone in the house. There's a biter out there.
Yeah.
It couldn't be better,
No,
I think.
it's excellent.
Well, maybe they wanted the blue one to be a corner guard, but
Yeah.
I think they're
I
happy
think
now.
they're pretty happy with that one.
So here we can expect another one.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Okay. We got a piece.
Very good.
Yeah.
Really nice play.
Sorry, I just heard back line. That's the only reason I went on. She definitely threw less, I think. And then we were like, oh.
Well, there is a reason why they're in the top of the world.
Yeah.
And here we can see it. Part of it, at least. They're on top of the world already from the beginning. Already from the lead.
Yep. Nej, nej. Wow. Yep. Nej. Bra Sara.
Spel. 10-0. Fin fart. 10-0.
Jag tänkte att den skulle vara den när den kom fram.
Ja, det var den också. 9-87. Det var fint.
The Swedish team, Sissi, they have been playing the World Championship. Which year was it?
2010 and 2011.
Yeah. They played themselves, year 10, when you didn't want to play, or?
Yeah, after the Olympics we had qualified for playing the Worlds, but we would like to focus on the Olympics, and we played the final against them to qualify, and they got to go when we didn't want to go.
Yeah, you won. You could have been playing the World Champion, but you didn't want it. So we sent Cissi Östlund, and she became, I think it was 5th on that World Champion. 4th even, okay?
Yeah, they were in the semifinals.
Yeah.
So they
have
did
some
really
experience.
well.
Yeah. And they, of course, they want to try to achieve the same in the future. And at the moment, they are ranked at the third team in Sweden. So they will either participate in World Championship or European Championship this year.
Lite tyngre.
So what they have to do is really to
10 här.
perform as good as they can and build something up for the next year.
Yep.
Bra Sara.
Bra Sara!
What do you say about Swedish women curling at the moment? After Sigfridsson, of course. They are...
Yeah, Sigfridsson is really good, but I think the teams after that, Sissi and Anna Hasselborg, they are not really there yet to be in the top international curling.
Yeah, what do you think they need? Most of it, or?
I think they have to control their draw weights better than they do. I think they hit very well.
Okay.
But I think they have to control the draws
Is it true?
better than they do.
Yeah. Do we have other teams behind you think can be interesting for the future?
Yeah, we have a few younger teams, but they need even more years to be top international level.
Yeah.
We have a juniors team playing here, Isabella Brano.
I like those girls.
Yeah.
I watched them on the World Championship in Flims last year. They were fourth. And they're really, really good. I like that Isabella Brano. She's a strong, smart girl, actually. And she also won the European Mixed Championship this year for only 1 week ago in Denmark.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they are really good. So they just have to keep the team together and keep on practicing.
Which will be, I think, pretty easy since all of them are going in the same school. It's the same gymnasium up in Härnösand, north of Sweden, where we have the Swedish Curling Gymnasium School. It's a fantastic school, a gymnasium which has produced, I think, almost all good curlers at the men's side and every side there is, actually. Edin,
Yeah,
Traup.
but I think those girls didn't go there.
Which girls?
Sissi and Sara and Sabina.
Yeah.
They haven't been there.
Yeah. Well, actually, Sabina was, but she was not. She was working at the same time as the other one was at the gymnasium. So.
She didn't go to school there at
Hard!
least.
Hard line!
Okay, let's follow the game.
Hard! Hard. Great sweep.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Great sweep. Yeah.
Det känns lite tajt, men det kanske är bra is.
Det kändes som din dragning gick ganska rakt.
Ja.
Vill du ha mer?
Och jag tror det känns som det drog efter linan, va?
Homan has built up a really nice situation now, I think. Independently what Östlund is doing, Homan can be active and do things. And Östlund can only defense.
This one is not curling.
It will be error.
Sabina asked for some more ice because she didn't believe in the ice Sissi put up, and I don't know if it was a little bit too much, but
Yeah, I could see Sabina wasn't really happy about that one. She not hit, but touched the brush a bit on the side on the board, showing she was quite angry.
Just behind the tee is okay.
Känns som det är lite känsligare. Nu har fartkänslan framförallt också. Den här är liktung också.
apparently it was a little bit heavy as well.
Thanks for too.
Yeah, line.
I think she was still afraid about the line, and she made the stone even straighter with her release.
Clean.
Also.
Yep. Clean. Okay, hard then. Hard line. Hard line. We're going
Yeah, they make easy shots all the time. It's nothing. It's not like brilliant. It's just good curling,
Yeah.
and that's all they need at the moment.
Okay. Well, my first one I threw
They started off this end though with 2 excellent shots by their leads.
Really,
I wanted to go, but I wasn't sure if
the Swedish team hasn't provoked them much so far.
I kept yelling new lines. They knew that it would grab.
Ja, spela in
As good as we could do. Great both tosses.
Tio. Köpa.
Chip and lie. Sigfridsson has stolen 1 more points versus Lehman, and now is 3-0. Sidorova Russia has stolen 3 points after 2 ends, 3-0 versus Brano, Team Pantera. And otherwise it's even, most of the games. Tirinsoni, 2-0 versus Gray from Scotland.
Ren. Japp! 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 Ja, kom igen! Ja, kom igen! Jobba! 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 Bra.
If you want to check the results, update the results yourself, you can find it on w.stockholm.
Basically let go here and almost hit nose.
Softpl.com.
So, board. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just worried that it's too much ice. I think if I'm positive, it's never coming back. Yeah, so I can be positive. Taking a little bit tight ice so that I can throw it positive. But she let go nose and hit just inside nose, so it doesn't go crazy. Board. She just threw board as well. Little roll your way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
Seems good.
Yep.
Samma sak då. Rulla lite.
I think actually you can also hear the top teams, how they give orders on the ice. I think you can hear they are a top team as well. You hear Rachel, she's very, I don't know the word in English, distinct.
Yeah.
You
You
also-
can hear that she knows what she's doing and how she would like to play the stone.
Yeah. And also Maggan Sigfridsson in Altele. You can hear her as well.
Yeah.
Vänta lite. Vänta. Vänta. Ligger för tjack, vänta. Bra.
Yeah. Those shots making the hit and roll isn't easy. It's really sensitive about the speed and the way you deliver the stone and reading the ice.
Yeah, and you have to give it a chance. So in this case, I'd be more happy rolling off, at least trying to get the hit and roll to make it more difficult for Homan to do that. Because this is a very easy call for 2 points.
Yeah, we can hear in the background one more skip with confidence and experience and what's the word? Achievements.
Yeah.
Eve Muirhead.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear her as well. One more screaming skip. You hear she knows what she's doing. In the background, maybe you heard. So, Today we have a company making our broadcast from today's curling here. It's ITERA. There's a bunch of students in charge, and they're doing a good job. Sometimes you see the camera is moving a bit too much maybe, and we can't follow the stones as we're used to, but that is the reason. There's a school production today.
So real straight if we're coming back this way on that upturn. And yep, but I think there's lots more curling in the house too. You were just biting. Just a little light. Yeah.
Felcher, Switzerland, Fujisawa, Japan, 1-1 after 2 ends. I haven't seen more than Jones Pats. What do we have there?
2-0 to Jones.
Yeah. There's been 2 blank ends first, and then Jones scored 2 in the third end with a hammer. What else can we say about the sheet B? Can you see it there, Annette?
On sheet.
Yeah, I can see McManus from Sweden. This took 1 point in the second end versus Middle.
We might cross center.
And Scotland, see Muirhead is
Line's
one.
good. Line's
No,
really
now I
good.
can see Yegi from Switzerland took 2 points in the second end. First, it was a steal of Muirhead, and
Yep.
2-1
Oh, I can't
for Yegi after 2 ends. Muirhead has the hammer.
Great sweep, guys.
Homan is in the control of the game. She just make it easy, as she has done the last half an hour. Put the stone in the house, no problems. Now we really have to see. We can't afford more mistakes if we like the Swedish team to win. But we like to see a good game. Corner guard, please.
This one looks heavy as well.
Kalla mycket nu.
Behöver sacka lite.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's good.
We like it there.
Yep. It's perfect there.
That's okay too, though. We still line them up, guys. Lines more important. Same weight,
Det är
maybe.
lätt hänt, sorry.
Just a hair less ice.
Swedish girls are laughing. That's a good sign or a bad sign?
A good sign, I think.
Always?
Till och med jag burpar i helgen faktiskt.
Not always, but
Did you laugh a lot in your team when you were on the top?
Bara för att sulan lossnade.
I don't think so.
So what have changed your mind?
But we laughed a lot outside.
Between the games?
Yeah.
But now we're talking about girls laughing on the ice during a game.
But we did that as well. But maybe not in the most important games because you're so focused and
Yep.
within yourself. So, and but I like it though, and it depends on what kind of team you are. If you need the laugh or not. So I think it could differ between different teams.
You know this team, Cissi Östlund. Is this laughing on the ice team, or should it not laugh on the ice team?
I think they should laugh because they are taking curling very seriously, and you have to enjoy playing and enjoy what you're doing.
Yep. Do they make them relaxed but still focused?
Yeah, I think that's what they have to work with.
Bra Pauline.
Sometimes you can try too much, actually.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
I know from my own experience. I think we also tried too much for some years before we
You said cried too much or
Tried.
tried so much?
tried.
I was just kidding on it. Homan makes it simple.
Actually have curl there now. They actually have curl there now. Super weird on yours, eh? I thought they dragged it out enough and I said, okay, we're fine, and then it really made another cut. It's weird. Ice is not easy. I just thought you caught it over the top a little. Did you feel that or no? Yeah. And I gave you half inch and less ice so that you could make sure you'd be positive. But
Replace.
real close.
Corner
Nice
guard.
weights.
Bra jobb.
Det är bra, Sara. Bra, Sara. Slänger du inte hack?
Nice peel.
Really close. Get up. Okay.
Good shot.
Yes. Nice and easy.
And it's curling now, so it's a little bit more forgiving. She is like a little positive. Great throws. Really good.
Yeah, she feels really relaxed, Rachel.
Jag tänkte ta bort dem!
Has she already won the game?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but
really good, though.
does she think she has already won the game?
No, I don't think so either. I
Just
think
relaxed.
She's just relaxed and
Okay.
comfortable with the game.
That must be a nice feeling.
Yeah, it is.
Japp, japp, japp! Wow, 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 wow. Bra, Sara.
Bra spel.
Do you like the call? Make it double?
Bra, Sara.
Or could they have done something more?
No, I
Offensive?
think I liked it. It was too difficult to do anything else, and
Yeah,
it's too early in the game to
yeah, there's-
take to a lot of
yeah.
chances.
You think they should try to just get 2 or what? I think they could have. For me, I could have played a back 12 or something and tried to touch the top one, the top yellow,
Yeah.
and try to get the back hit and roll on coming behind the corner guard.
Yeah, I agree.
And put the one of the yellow stones behind T
Yeah.
for later use. I might this end will end like a blank end, I think, at the end.
They have a corner guard though.
Yeah, they have.
Jag sa när min dragning ner var 88 hade du. 10, 15,
I don't tell
15 till och med.
That's what they should do. I'm just thinking about what they could have done.
I agree with you, but it is a difficult shot, and it depends on how early in the game you would like to take those kind of chances.
Yeah, they're still in the first end, so there's a long way to go.
And I have a pretty good chance to make a deuce in this end with this corner guard.
Gärna vänta!
Sara närmast och nu kör
Gärna vänta! Japp!
Japp!
Needs to curl a ton.
Ja, kom igen!
Ja, kom igen, lite till, lite till. Kom igen,
Kom
kom igen,
igen.
kom igen, kom igen. Ja då, det är bra. Jättebra fart.
Yeah, the speed was okay, but they were wrong line, so the sweepers couldn't work with the stone. They just had to go there and wait for it.
Yeah.
Bra koll. Hade du? Bra koll, Sara.
One, clean, clean, clean. Yep. Oh, okay, well, clean. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So they have chances. They have to take one of those chances to score 2 here.
Tari.
It's up to them.
Tried to get just edge on edge, but
I would have preferred a little bit less weight though than board weight.
No.
Yeah, they're playing board weight. I would have preferred a hack weight.
Yeah, I feel okay with board weight also.
Vänta!
Vänta! Nej. Det är bra.
Yeah, they are not sure about the line at all.
No, they're
They're
not
just
really comfortable.
going there,
Yeah.
watching the stone.
Yeah.
They can't work with it. They can't do anything. There's been a couple of stones from Sabina now where hasn't curled what they wanted. Either she has a straight release, or she do something, or they're just having a wrong opinion, or stones maybe. could also be a little bit straighter.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Liten. Nick.
Eller runda. Men ni skulle lika gärna kunna gå på nollan här också.
Ja. Spela samma fart som du spelar då. Ja. Sari.
Swedish girls have given up to be able to make score, to make the juice. They can't hit and roll and stay in the house behind that stone, so they go for blank and more.
Sari. Gärna lite vick. Det är inte så mycket bo kvar, men lite vitt kan man få.
Or they were talking at least about it, but maybe they change their. Let me see. Yep. That's not bad either.
Det är bra. Bra koll. Bra.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Just light. Yeah, I can feel it. It's you.
So today we're broadcasting Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup from Danderyd, Stockholm, north of Stockholm. Organization here has been trying to build up maybe the biggest tournament in Europe over a period of 3 years, and I think they have succeeded. The total amount of money which will be spread among the winners will be 250,000 Swedish crowns. And the top team will get 100,000 Swedish crowns, which is how much in dollars? Where is the dollar at the moment? 7?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I heard about the high. I think the highest before was the SWE tournament in Vetsikon, which was about 90,000 in the first prize in Swedish crowns, and now this one is 100,000. So I might be wrong, but I think this could be the top ever.
Yeah, I think the top ever in Europe.
In
Yes.
prize money
Yeah.
in Europe.
Mhm.
That's bullshit.
Organization is, they have higher goals. They let us know yesterday. But goals is nothing. Only what you do is something.
So far we have done what we have set up as a goal. So
We have to have goals. That's important in athletes or whatever you do in life. What else? What about the other sheets? What can we see from where we're sitting, Annette? Help me, please.
we can see Muirhead leading Oh, that was a man standing in the way.
Okay. Most of the time there is a man standing in the way for women.
Yep. I can see Meadow against
McManus.
1-1. And I can see Muirhead. I think they are 3-2.
Right. What about Tirinsoni Gray? Can you see that?
No, I
Should
can't
see.
see that.
Well, it's here. It says I'm not sure it's updated. 2-0 for
Yeah.
Tirinsoni versus Gray.
2-0. What I can see as well.
Sigfridsson after another blank end. Sigfridsson 3-0 versus Lehmann. And that I can confirm from where I'm sitting here. And Sidorova versus Vrano. Vrano took the first point with a hammer. It's 3-1 now, and Sidorova has the last stone in the fourth end.
Sigfridsson is in a little bit of trouble, though.
Okay.
There are four blue stones and 1 yellow and 1 blue to go.
Okay.
Upplägg, va?
So
2 får nu.
it seems it's not an easy shot, though. But I think it's possible to get 4 at least for Germany.
Okay. Yeah. This arena is not built for broadcasting television, so we are sitting in a very nice place, but we can't see everything. You can see us in behind there, Annette. Wave, please. Yeah.
Everybody took all the bathrooms at once.
So what will we see now from Homan?
I think they will try to play an easy end, not take any chances.
Yeah,
And hopefully they will force Ahlmarks to take 1, and the Ahlmarks for sure would like to take their juice, at least.
Do you think Ahlmarks try to be even more aggressive and try to build up something more than the Jews? Taking more risks?
Yeah, maybe they have to do that. It's only 4 ends to go now, so.
What do you say about this as a skip, tactic-wise? Is she a risk taker?
Average, I would say.
Yep. You might think that I should have followed this team a lot since I have my daughter in it. But since I have been following most of the time Russian women on ice for the last 2 years, I've been behind the wrong sheet most of the times. And I have been in charge of Russian junior girls for 2 seasons. And we haven't even been in the same competition as this women team. What about you, Annette? Have you stopped playing curling now, or will we see you on more on ice in the future?
Yeah, I still play a little, but not competitive as before. I play a little with my daughter.
Okay.
And I'm
How old is she?
17.
Okay, she has a good team, or?
Yeah, she has a junior team, but they are still quite young and unexperienced, her teammates. So
Yeah, you train them, or?
yeah, I try to practice with them and try and I coach them.
Are they happy about it, or how do they feel to have their mother?
She
Such
says
a successful mother.
She says she's so fine with that.
Yeah.
So, and I think maybe she's the only one in the curling world that actually doubt what I'm saying. So this, if I tell her this is what I have learned during my
After
35 years on the ice, and she said, "How do you know?"
Okay, yeah. That's you have that special relation. You can never be the Olympic medalist in your own family. Yeah, I think that's. I like that. I like that actually.
So we are going to play some tournaments as well together. My sister Catherine and
Bra jobbat.
my daughter.
That's your plan?
Yeah, that's my plan. We are going to try to qualify for the Swedish Championships and try to...
Together with Katrin?
Yep. To try
Okay.
to be back into the Super League next year.
Really in the Super League? Hey, this was news. This was news. Have a Swedish paper knew about this, or?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't been any secret about that. We played the
Yeah, for
Swedish.
me, I didn't know.
We played the Swedish Championships last year as well together.
I thought that was more for kind of rescuing and for filling up the team with Katrin. I didn't know there was a long, many-year plan here.
No, it's not. We'll just play for fun. We really enjoyed it, and it's really fun to play with your daughter.
Yep. I know what you're saying. I played a mixed World Championship in mixed double with Sabina, my daughter. I loved that actually. It was so fun.
Ligger 2. Jobba bra nu! Kom med mycket!
Okay, let's go back to the game.
Kom med mycket!
We have the situation with now you know them. The routine, corner takeouts, 2 stones in the house. We haven't seen any major mistakes. They're doing pretty good stones. And I think it's about time to Sissy for changing the tactics in any way, or she can't wait for
Just so far
mistakes from the Homans anymore. She has to, I think, work a bit more now.
Yeah, work with the Homan stones
Yeah.
that's in the house.
There are more
Maybe for
things.
the next one.
There are more things you can do, and I want her to do it. Can we expect the Homans to miss a stone like this, just
No.
to peel the guard away?
No,
Yep, a little bit.
very few times they will do that.
Yeah.
And Sigfridsson got away with 1 point.
Okay. They steal one instead.
Yeah.
Oi.
Ben.
I think Lehmann is pretty upset. She had really had a chance there. Another corner guard. So they're expecting to take 2 or 3 points. There are only 4 stones left after this, or?
No, she's making the draw.
No, she's making the draw
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah, I didn't see which hand she had.
5. Japp! 5.
This one seems really good.
6.
Ooh.
Yeah, disappointment.
Nej, mitt fel Sara, det är bra spelat.
Yep, Sissy blamed herself. She told it was good play, but she mistreated it.
You want to throw a board or control?
And the Swedish team, they never provocate the Homans to... Homans doesn't have to... They can work on 2 engines, and they have 4.
Yeah, they're not playing well enough to make it difficult for the Homans.
Yeah.
Clean, yep. Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean. Close, yep. Whoa, no roll.
I like the way they're not playing a lot of weight when they do their hits. They have them in control, even though they just play board weight. And
She gave Emma the options to either play the board or the control weight, and yep, they know what they're doing.
Eller 9,5.
you need some self-confidence to play the board weight,
Eller? Ja.
and they have that.
Ja.
The word is talent and training. Let's see if Sabina can make a draw around. She was a bit straight earlier. No, she's changed. I make a hit here instead. Yeah. Hit and roll, of course, it's better.
Still very straight.
Det är bra Sabina.
It's
Really good result.
yeah, okay.
Det är bra.
But not what she was supposed to, but still a good result.
Yeah, she turned the whole end over to their advantage with this stone.
Yeah, maybe that what was the call she should have made from the beginning.
I think it'll little curl a little bit. Whoa!
Jones is struggling. Two now, and they just
Double! What a shot!
put their opponent's stone into the house.
It happens sometimes.
It did curl a little bit.
You know something about that.
I said double before you rocked.
We played a game together last week.
Didn't feel any better.
Had a 6-5 lead before the last end, and Anders put South Korea stone into the house, so it got
Really good.
6-6 instead.
I probably gave you max ice. I just had seen so many of them grab everywhere that I thought, but it did come up a little. Yeah. Like it, had it not, had
Bra
it
linje!
been like last game, it definitely would have flashed.
It happens.
Bra
and
linje!
it
Ända
happens.
ner! Bra linje!
I guess this way is a little bit more.
Jättefin linje!
Yep.
I should have.
Trying to
Ja!
freeze.
Kör för linje! Kör nu, ända ner, ända ner. Linje! Bra Sabina, bra
Yeah,
spel.
it's a pretty good shot.
She came out here.
Still,
was positive.
it's quite easy to get rid of the stone.
Sure.
And I have a feeling it will be another blank end there.
This one seemed to be floating a little bit. This one's floating a little bit here.
Do we have any knowledge about the numbers on their shirts? Why they are having those 76 and 19? What do we have more? 89?
No idea.
No clue.
Heel.
Lucky numbers?
Could be.
Yep.
Close. Whoa, 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 we're good. Yep.
Well executed.
Yeah, they got rid of the yellow stone as well. She didn't.
Sorry, I forgot you wanted to go pick. I didn't want it to float it too bad either. Okay, good. I was kind of doing the same. Real scary there, right?
Gärna ligga bakåt då.
I told him I wasn't going to adjust anything. I was just going to throw it how I had been throwing it because it's so straight.
Yeah, that's pretty aggressive now. She's trying to make a draw. Come around the yellow one in the house. And that's here you see a reason why
85.
Stones has to have a curl for being able to play a really, really nice game. If it would have been on the straight ice with straight stones, this shot, this call couldn't be possible. And now, I certainly hope it is.
Är på linje! Japp! Japp! Kör för linje! Japp! Japp!
I think it's over curling, isn't it?
Japp!
Yeah.
No. You can hear in the voice
Yeah.
after a while this yes turning over to a kind of a, I don't know the word in English,
Vad var
but
den?
a yes without confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's minimize it.
So that was a totally failure. Instead of being able to either make a super draw, maybe for forcing, provocative and make two, or play the blank to keep the hammer for the next 10. After this failure, they have to take one.
Yeah,
They're forced to
most
take one.
likely, yeah.
But she might draw anyways.
And Homans are correct in ends and everything.
if I
They will
can
have
roll
the hammer
even
in the
just a
sixth
foot
end
is real
also.
I'm giving minimum ice.
If
I want to stick around first.
if Östlund makes her
Yeah,
last
control.
draw, of course. That was a big mistake. Did you like this call
Yep.
for try to make the come around, or would you prefer to play the hit and stay and go for the blank end?
Yeah, I think I would do that to be able to try again in the sixth end.
Yeah. I can understand her
I do as well.
because
You-
it's
you-
for sure you can call it that would be the best shot, but you have to do it.
yeah, of course. I don't mind the shot either, but I wouldn't have mind trying to go for the blank as well.
Okay. Just go back to when you have to sweep it all the way.
And now she is in trouble, actually.
You're getting cold? Okay, great.
Yeah, this is not even an easy draw.
No, I think since the stone where the stone is close to the center line, they have to take ice a bit out on 12-foot, a bit more than they have been before, maybe even.
Yeah, in a spot they don't know the weight.
Yeah, they will be a little bit nervous about the speed, I think, now. We'll see. The circumstances, humidity and everything in the arena is pretty good, so it should be good out there as well.
Seems good though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Pity she couldn't make it the first stone instead, or the second.
Yeah.
Good play.
Well done anyway.
And we have 4-2 after 5 ends, and Homan has the hammer in the 6th.
Now they have to go for the steal.
Bra koll. När man lite lösare på splitten, va?
And now I think there is no room for playing kind of a safe steal or something like that. If you can use those words together, it has to
You
be
have to go all in now.
quite aggressive. It could be either a steal of one, or it can be 3-4
Losing the game,
points for
yeah.
Homan. Or we'll see.
It's pretty straight on these boards when it's come out. Oh.
And the Russian ballet continues now after beating Jennifer Jones in the first game. Now they are ahead with 7-1 versus Vrano. About Vranos, can we expect anything from them?
Can we?
Expect anything from them?
Not in this tournament. I think that would be unfair.
Yeah.
If they just play good games, that should be their main focus this weekend.
Is it only good for them to be here, or can it also ruin their self-confidence? Or
I think it's good for them to be here. Yeah, you have to learn how to lose as
burn
well.
your fingers
yeah.
a bit? Yeah. And it's a coach thing to...
Yeah, they have to know that before. They can't go here and expect to win. They have to go here and have their mindsets on trying to learn something and be comfortable with actually losing all their games and feel okay with
All the way, hard.
Yep.
So it's important to talk about that before going here.
So if we see those girls sitting in the locker room crying after the game, there has been a coach mistake?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yep. And if we see the coach crying after the game, what kind of mistake is it then? I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know.
I'm just kidding. I try to be funny. Sorry. Okay. Most of the other games are even, except Sigfridsson versus Lehman, who has 4-0 for Lehman. And they seem to be in control as well. Otherwise, all games are 1 point from each other or even. We will have another game tonight at 6 o'clock. And on tomorrow, we start 9 in the morning again. We will be sending tonight. We can say we will be sending the Scottish Team Grey playing versus Barbizot from Switzerland here on this channel. And tomorrow at 9 in the morning we will show Anna Hasselborg from the team Goldreds from Sweden versus Eve Muir at Scotland. That will be a nice game, I think.
I think we have a lot of good games to look forward to this weekend.
All games are nice, of course,
Yep.
but we are from Sweden, you know, and we our heart beat a little bit more for some of them. And also, it's always nice to see Eve Muir's team play, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think so too.
And the last draw on Saturday, no, it's not the last, but in round robin, it's 1:30.
No, we're bye.
it will be those young girls. Pantera Brano will play against Jennifer
I think
Jones.
we're way
Yeah.
back.
They have to watch and learn, I think. But I'm not impressed with Jones so far. I think this is their first tournament, and I don't think they actually have been on ice that much before coming here.
Yeah.
So-
What do you say about jet lag?
Uh,
But they were here. I talked
they
with
were
Jill.
here
I
on
was here
Monday.
talked with Jill Officer, and they were here Monday.
Yeah.
But they haven't practiced anything.
Not that much.
Yeah.
What I've understood,
This is a tourist visitor.
no. I think this is a start for them for this season.
But Jennifer won something yesterday evening, didn't
Yeah,
she?
the pro-am.
6!
Pro-am.
Kör för fart!
She had a very good team.
Jättefin linje! Kör nu, kom igen!
The only team with 2 experienced curlers.
No. Any team with Jennifer in that team will be good. But I agree with you, actually. There was a company, was the Pro-Am, and she was a little bit fortunate maybe to get people with had been playing curling before, which, of course, helped her a bit.
I think so, at least. Because I lost to
Yep.
her.
Yeah, you had a team as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Whoa. Great throw.
Yeah, we had a good start from Ahlmarks so far. They have been doing everything correct, actually.
Like bonk both.
And maybe they put the stones a little bit too close to each other. It was too easy for Homans to pick both those stones out, but
Great throw, though.
not bad.
We know the ice really well.
Now we'll see if they can keep those guards up all the time here. Is there a seating one?
I still could have given you more ice.
Linje 3! 3, 4!
And we're giving ice for sweeping.
Gärna ren!
Sitter 3 ganska nära.
Gärna
2,
ren!
3. 3.
Lite risk över curl.
3.
Yeah. How far up would you like to have that guard?
I think it's good there.
Just a single
Yep.
peel.
But,
1.
Obviously, because Homan called for a single peel, meaning she doesn't go for both the blue ones. She just wants to take the guard away. I'm sure Homan has in her backhand if the stone is coming closer, she will change over to double blue.
I think so too.
But it will not happen here. So, yeah, I think she made something with the release, Courtney there.
Samma!
Slide was a little tight. But for adjustment, try and go through instead of out. Because we can sweep them out, but when you do that, it's a little scary.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get in the habit of that either.
She's teaching her second how to play a stone in the Homan way.
Yeah, actually, it's their first year together.
Yeah, it is.
Vänta lite då, en ren revision.
And what happened with the second day? She's living in Sweden now, I think.
At least she's going to move to Sweden. I'm not sure she's moved here yet.
Yeah.
But,
She found a boyfriend from Sweden.
yeah, and the second in Niklas Edins. Oh, this is too far.
Okej.
Not
Yeah.
good at all.
No.
Helt okej det där.
No, I wouldn't say that would
It
be.
might jam both ways. This might go by. Yeah, but we roll out.
Hade det?
Vad hade du på klockan?
This way definitely jams. Even if it's higher,
We haven't
it's
seen
better.
much about Homan's teams, the skill of them so far. But do you agree with me? The feeling is that they will be probably at the end
Not
of this
with your like
tournament.
uphill.
Yeah, I
They
think
will
so.
be in the last day for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. They're playing really good.
Yep. Close. Yep. Whoa.
Yeah, I was using before the word teaching. Homan was
Wow, you guys
teaching
dragged that out.
the new player Courtney. But of course, it's not a question about teaching. It's a question about more informing. It's the way. It's the way what we want to do, how we want to do it in our team, and this is the type of delivery we would like to do. And I don't think it has anything to do with teaching. Of course, more getting together or
and helping.
Helping, yeah, that's a good word. You do the same? Your team?
Trying to help each other.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I was thinking about me. Sometimes I might can say I'm even maybe teaching.
Not that much. I think I did that one. But we knew each other so well, and we knew how we would like to play the game and the stones as well. So in the end, I don't think we needed that. Everyone knew when they were doing right and wrong.
Väldigt lätt spår, va? Ja.
Yeah.
Sara låg på 20.
But if the Swedish girl can continue by putting the guards up here, I think it will be a pretty difficult draw for Rachel, the last drop.
Väldigt lätt spår, va?
Up. I give you the same much for a hack.
But not impossible.
No. It looks like Homan is waiting a bit and just waiting for a mistake. And of course, when the ice has a little bit more curl and the stones are a little bit more aggressive than normal club curling, it's quite difficult to make that guard.
Yeah, it has to be really perfect, both in weight and in line. So
and here comes a new player, and then comes a new feeling, and it might be something else.
Bra linje! Bra linje! Fin linje! Japp! 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 Ja, kom igen!
perfect.
Yeah, but she can now. She's thinking of she can come around and play the hack weight, or which I think she can do. The guard is a little bit too high, also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite sure she will play the hack weight, board weight.
Okay.
No?
Nope.
I don't think so. I'd have to come straight across.
Well, even if you nudge them both a little bit.
Yeah, she doesn't risk anything, so.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
You trying to come off this Aguila?
It's barely there.
Okay.
We'd have to hit like, I don't think it's there.
Okay. Yep.
She's gonna try and call it though. Really hard.
Hope.
Okay.
That was a mistake that had a very good result.
Yeah, still.
Extended so
Still a
much.
guard.
It gives more for Ahlmarks than it gave
I don't know.
for Homans, I think, because
Yeah.
now they can. On the other hand, even if
I
they
chucked it.
bury the stone behind, it will be
It's
more
good.
space for Homans to make the draw.
Yeah.
It felt fine out of my hand.
Can we call it 50-50 or?
Yeah, and she also have to place this draw very perfect. Because it's curling so a lot, so it could be possible for Homan to just
Yep.
make the same one. And
Yeah, but
have they
it will be
juice
open
as
draw
well.
to the button still for Homan. So
Yeah.
90.
split time 390. They asked for. So if
That's
you
a
have,
nice weight,
if you
I
sit
think.
there and have your watches prepared at home, you can check yourself about the speed. We start the watches from there, and we stop the watches here. If you can read 390 on your watches, you have it has been the perfect speed.
Ja! Bra linje!
If you can read 370, it's too hard.
Ja! Ja, kom igen! Kom igen! Kom igen! Kör!
That was nice.
Yeah, I think we can call it as good as it could be, actually.
Actually, yeah.
I don't think Homans can take two, and they
No.
don't even have to take two, but they still have to work for making that one. I think that was one of the best shots Ahlmarks has done after 6 ends, actually.
Actually, she's going for the juice in the hole, I think.
It's a little straighter as we come out.
Ja,
Vill ni kasta hit min choklad?
yeah, they can. It's pretty tough. And that's what's going to happen. I mean, one time now, after 5 ends and 40 stones, 47 stones to 48 stones from Team Ahlmarks, they played for the first time a good one, really good one.
Straw under my rock.
And suddenly, Homans are under pressure.
Back line.
Pressure, yeah, because that gate they have up there, it's not that easy. They,
Gotta
for the
throw a
first
pot.
time, she has to
Good
really
weight here?
perform.
Okay. Off.
Someone is laughing or someone is sounding like its line is bad. But here it comes.
Yep.
It's great,
Yeah, I think it's one though only.
but not enough. Okay, so now we learn that if we play very good, things can happen. And this is the level of the Swedish team. This is the level what the Swedish team has to produce. And if they produce it,
I didn't realize how small.
they can beat
Yeah.
Homan. Maybe not in this game.
But the plan is still doable. A juice in the next end and a steal and a steal.
Yeah. And of course, Homan knows about this. She knows, even if she miss, she will have a
So
great
it's not,
advantage, and
if you have to throw this.
she knows she will probably win. But I think it felt good for the Swedish team at least.
Stavning på sist.
We can check some of the other sheets. And then we find that Yegi has had a great fifth end versus Muirhead, and now Yegi has 5-3. Muirhead has the hammer in the sixth end. Tirinsoni is 5-1 against Gray from Scotland, and Fujisawa, Japan, 5-3 versus Felcher from Switzerland. Pets, Switzerland, 3-2 versus Jones. They had a steal of 1 in the fifth end. Jones now has the hammer in the sixth end. Midot, McManus 2, Midot 1. And that's a great feeling for the young Swedish team. Our sheet, Homan Östlund, 4-2. Homan Ahlmarks, 4-2 after 5 ends, 6 ends. No, sorry, now we change, of course, it's 5. What is it? I have an update here, which is not perfect. We talk about the game later, we check the next sheet. Sigfridsson Lehmann, 4-1, first point for the Lehmann team. Yeah, sorry, I was wrong, of course. I'm blind. Sometimes when you watch at home, you hear the commentators acting like idiots. And I must say I'm one of them as well now. Of course, it was the Homan who got 1 point.
Yeah, five
And
two.
yeah, it's 5-2, and Östlund has the hammer, of course. I apologize.
Apologize accepted.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we must say that we can't see the home house from where we're sitting. We have that advertising there, and not all the time we see the television screen either. So sometimes we are not the best informed persons here. And I'm stupid.
You said it.
Okay. Routine start.
Line's
One
tight.
stone in the forefoot.
Line's
One
a
corner
little
guard.
tighter.
Another
Line's
one
a
close
little
to the other.
tighter, Yep. Yep. Yeah, line.
They will start
Close,
to
close,
play the
close.
Grand Slams in Canada this season with the 5-stone guard zone rule. What do you say about that?
I have never tried it, but I would like to. Could be make the game even more aggressive. So
Yeah,
that's good.
there will be situations where it's really makes it different, and it will be easier to make 2 or 3 points when you have the hammer. Do you think it's a good step?
Yeah, I think so. At least to try and see what's happening.
Necessary, maybe?
Yeah, it's always necessary to develop the game.
Yeah, I like that what you're doing in Canada about they find new rules. They don't think too much about it. They test it.
Yeah, I think so.
And when you
That's good.
test it, then we really know what's going to happen. And
If it's good, you go on, and if
Yeah.
it's not good, you just
Yeah,
go back to
I like
what
that.
you used to do.
I like that. Of course, we have to be a little bit more conservative before changing rules for Europeans or World Championships or Olympics, but it's really good to have those Canadian Grand Slams testing everything, and since we have the top curling coming from there, so it's a really good experiment.
Yeah, I would like as well to only play 8 ends instead of 10
Yeah.
to make and to have maybe a little more practice before the game instead.
Yeah, I think there are 2 parts on that. I think the European part want to faster up the games a bit, starting to play 8 ends instead of 10. But in Canada, Northern America, where the curling is a lot bigger than Europe, they prefer to have the 10 end instead, I think, and because there are more space for commercials between ends and things like that. So, yeah, we'll see. Smart guys has to sit there and make decisions at the end.
Clean. Sorry.
Yeah. They don't miss much about those peels. Have they missed any of them?
I don't think so.
So far.
Not what I remember.
Yes, and we know from the beginning of this session that your memory is not the best.
That's true. I remember you though. Still.
Yeah.
What was your name? Christer?
Swedish girl, same tactics. They can't do much else in this situation. They could down and move the Yellowstones a bit around, try to create something, a little sofa down there, or tap backs, a little bit on, I don't know the English word, mix them around a bit. But that mistakes, that picked, and it means that the end is almost over. But we shouldn't be that negative. There are always things can happen in curling, and
Off. Off. Get up.
I like the way if I look from it from a Swedish perspective, okay, now they're touching the Yellowstone. But I like there is a room behind those two Yellowstones down there. You see the angle? And on this ice and these stones, it's possible to hide a stone behind.
But now they are going to move them around.
Yeah, yeah. They could have actually used this to play come around instead if they wanted.
I agree.
Those shots, I think, are difficult to make. Come around back there, play back 12. So, but a lot of teams, they don't even find them.
No. In this situation, you have to play those aggressive shots to be able to get into the game again.
Yeah.
This one was good as well.
Yeah. Still, they can empty the house.
Yeah.
You make a hit on the right side there, I think, and it's empty.
I think the back yellow will still be there, though.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. I think it's possible to hit everything away. We will see.
Yes!
They are playing with great, what do you call accuracy? I mean, about where to hit. But I'm not that impressed by the speed.
I think the accuracy of how you throw the rock is more important than the speed. So
I agree.
And so I think it could be sometimes it's better to use less speed to be able to be real accurate in where you want to hit the stones.
Yeah, I have my theory. It's like the first women team playing like men.
Mm-hmm.
The first women team playing like men will win. And speed is one of the parts in that. So of course I
agree with you, but you need a lot of other skills before trying to play like the men.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to be able to control the weight and the releases and the line. So you have to learn that part first.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that really good, you can start to work on playing a lot of weight, for example, and work on the sweeping. But you can't do that and not doing the other things.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
8 foot.
Step by step.
Yep.
Could we expect a team from somewhere to start playing really hard like men are?
But you have to accept that the women will never be as strong as the men. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So you can't expect the women to play as much weight as the men ever. I think.
I expect men to play harder than men are playing at the moment too. I mean, we have for the last 5-8 years, maybe something like that, 10 years maybe, started to really build men with great bodies.
Yeah, of course. But my opinion is still that you have to be able to put your stones with your draw weight wherever you would like to place them, and to be very accurate in that play.
Yeah.
and
you mean you need a lot of hours for practicing for making that type of shot?
And I think that's more important than to play those heavyweight shots, because it's quite few heavyweight shots you play each game.
Yeah. Can we practice more, maybe 4, 5, 6 hours per day, and do both?
Okay.
What are we doing during the summer?
Yeah, of course. But in my opinion, curling stills is focus, mental stability. It's your mind is very important in curling. More important than your body in some way when you reach a certain level.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that adding a lot of hours actually makes you a better curling player.
Yeah.
you have to balance that and try to practice different things. And it's still very important to really enjoy what you're doing and enjoy the practice and enjoy playing.
You're also saying that we should train our brains a bit more. How did you train your brain when you were playing on the top?
I don't know. Playing a lot, of course, is important, and to experience all those difficult situations and try to handle them. And you have to do that over and over again until you feel comfortable in handling those difficult situations.
Yep.
So self-confidence is of course very, very important in curling.
Yep.
And you can see that on the really good teams. They are not always playing the best games, but they still win. And that's because they are very comfortable in what they are doing, and they are not afraid of doing misses, and they are actually not afraid of losing. So sometimes they take a little bit more risk doing those key shots within a game.
Yeah, because they're not afraid.
Yeah.
Blasting out's fine. She's not gonna
They
throw
don't
the ball.
mind dying.
I don't think.
Exactly.
We had a nice freeze from Aston here, and they do whatever they can here for scoring that juice. And it's interesting to hear what you're saying about that.
About?
About concentration and the mental and the brain and things like this.
For me, at least, that was more important. I sometimes when I was on the curling rink too many hours, practice too much, I actually got worse.
Okay.
But that was because I actually didn't enjoy to play.
I don't like that, Annette. I don't like when you say too much on the curling rink.
But that was my situation.
Yeah.
That was what I felt.
Yeah, I should cut off the machine here when you're saying too much on ice. I mean, isn't that a part of the problem? Is it too less for most people? I love this. This is my living room. Curling is my first wife.
But for me, it's very important when I practice curling. I have to be very focused. I prefer to do 1 hour really focused practicing instead of doing 4 hours not being focused all the time.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I'm saying.
Here comes the last draw. Or? Yeah. She made it?
Yep. Just.
She had to do it. And now we have 5-3. And they will play last 10, of course. But I don't think they will have a big chance to win anymore.
Yep. Yes.
But you're never going to know. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, and I listen to you, and I think that's part of the reason of your success also, that you have that focus and you only wanted to play stones with quality during training.
Yeah, quality was an important word for us instead of quantity.
Yeah.
And of course, the situation we had with the jobs and kids and so on, that was also the only way for us to do it.
Yeah.
If we should have focused on quantity, it couldn't be done.
Yeah. I understand.
And we did pretty well, I think so. I'm satisfied.
Yeah. I agree. It could have been better, it could have been worse.
If you say so. But of course, today they practice a lot more. All these girls.
Would you say there is another generation really in curling now?
Yeah, I would say so. But I'm not sure. I can't say that I think
another
the game
from Weigel?
Yeah, very good. I don't think of overall when I looked at the Olympics, for example, I wouldn't say that the women's curling has improved that much.
Okay.
That's not what I could see, at least.
Hasn't the ice condition being a bit more difficult the last year?
It could be, but you don't know that sitting. It's very hard to see on the side, but it could be that way. Yeah, because you see some misses that you really shouldn't think could be there at that level. But it could be the ice or the stones, yes.
Just 1 foot more weight.
I mean,
it has been improving, yes, but not as much as you maybe could have expected with all those more hours. I know that they are practicing and playing nowadays.
Got it, Curl. It's trying. We don't have to sweep it ever. Get over.
Yeah, she's close all the time. Either make it or really close. Yeah, but next one will be a little more difficult to get rid of. Now it's a lot of stones on the sides. And that might be the bad part with this tactic Homan has. It will be more difficult to get rid of the next stone here.
But I think she's very comfortable in putting the last stone row within where she needs to put it. So also this shows also a confidence from her, I think.
Yeah.
She's not afraid of those rocks.
I'm not sure she's that happy with this result still. I think she wanted those stones to be a little bit more separated.
Of course.
But here comes a mistake, actually. That stone has to be at least 2 meters higher than all those corner guards. Now it's easy to get rid of it. It has to be short or high up, closer to hog line.
Jag känner att jag visste att den verkligen var nära. Jag vill inte släppa upp för att kanske vi ska snacka 3 meter.
And I'm not sure the Swedish girls really understand how important that is. Well, of course, she called for it.
Yeah.
She did, but it's like a draw to the button. It has to be up there, 2 meters shorter than all the other corner guards. Going this deep, it's just a bad stone, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
That was a really good release.
And this is important too, that all the team is very aware of the fact where the stones should be and should not be if you miss. I think that's what experience takes into your game, the knowledge of how to miss.
Yeah. Sissy has the brush where she wants the stone to end up on, and now it's a lot better. Still, it's maybe a little bit too deep, I think. Or?
Yeah, a little, but...
I think there is always one certain spot, 1 square centimeter, where you always want to put the stone on. And you have to identify where that spot is. Like when you make the draw to the button, it's obvious. Everyone can see that spot. But it has to be identified where all those other spots are at all times. And I think too many teams either don't care or don't understand that.
Little mistake. And you can see there why it was good to have it higher up, because that was a result you can hope for.
Yeah.
Bra linje! En ren räcker om den är lång.
Ja. Det är lite lång ut. Bra Sabina!
A little bit too far. One more time. Would you prefer to start playing draws around and put the pressure on Homans by having maybe 2, 3 stones in the house at the end before Homan's last stone, or do you prefer to wait for a mistake?
No, I think they have to go around next.
That's what I'm thinking about as well, actually. That's the reason why. But here, suddenly, comes that mistake. I think that's a mistake coming from relax.
Yeah, I would think so.
Thinking they have already won the game.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
Helt okej bakom 10 bara för helhjälmen.
Still, I think Emma Miskew is not very happy at the moment about that. But they have been wrong before, so...
Looks nice.
Yep. Of course, it's good to have it hidden. Still, it could have been maybe a little bit deeper in.
Yeah, to make the last draw more difficult. If she has to make it.
It also makes... I will see.
Bra, hon tappar jättemycket fart i slidespåret.
Sara tyckte, jag frågade, hon tyckte det kändes som att det bara var...
It's a nice shot.
Okej.
It was expected. She
Yeah.
played on it, and
It wasn't that difficult though.
it can look like it's with luck. It's far from luck. That's really good play.
Ja, tycker jag. Jag tycker det är en ganska bra centerkatt, alltså, fast den liksom är god. Alltså.
Men jag tänker att det kanske är för tidigt, alltså sätter hon dubbeln så... Här har vi fortfarande, lägger jag in där så har jag fortfarande chansen och har hon den där så kan jag dra en till där sen. Lägga 2.
What's your first choice here?
I think just to put the draw against that Homan stone.
Yeah, come around.
Yeah.
Corner guards.
Yeah.
The yellow corner guards.
För det känns som att lägger jag här, hon tar bort den, då får jag dra här, då har hon en öppen sen för att bara ta bort den.
They have to play for hoping for an open mistake from home and just a draw mistake. That's the only thing they can do.
Ja.
Bara fart! Bra linje!
They
Var med på linjen!
decided your choice, Annette.
Yeah.
Bra linje! Helt emot! Inte linje för dött!
Good for them.
Linje för mot, inte linje för dött.
Are you talking with them anything?
Håll rent!
Since you have been playing with them, are you kind of helping them or training them or coaching them or anything?
No. I talk to them every now and then though, but
Yeah? About the game or as
No.
a friend?
no, as a friend.
Okay.
Can release it.
They had a really tough season last year though, and after the Swedish Championships, I think they were a little bit...
I need to get my draw weight. We hit the
they
open one,
weren't
doesn't
happy
help
with
us.
the game, and they struggled a lot, and then I talked to them a little.
About there with back 8.
Mhm.
Back 4 maybe. I can't bounce off.
They have, what do you call it?
Line's most important.
I don't know
end
the
to
word in
shot,
English, but some person to talk with and discuss with and to make them
Go for the
happy,
freeze.
relaxed,
If she tells
and
you the line's
bringing
good,
Homan in the
then
team.
I'd like it to tap it.
Is it
but
something
only
you
if line's, like, really
had
good.
when you were playing?
No, we
Just frozen on
hadn't.
top
We
is fine.
tried once, but
Go for the freeze.
we didn't want to have another person within the team. We would like the team to
So a
keep
little less than my last
really
one.
tight and bring another person in. We didn't like to, and I think you have to spend a lot of hours
Disturbing the circle.
to disturb.
good, line
And if you should work with such a person, you have to put a lot of effort and time into it. And we thought that we could put that time and effort better on other things.
We check this draw.
Keep going, hard.
Maybe it's curling a little bit too much, I think. No.
Oh, it's great stone.
Yeah, perfect.
Can't be played better. And I think it's close to, the game is close to over. We'll see what Sissy can make. She has to be
Yeah.
sitting
So
too.
I tried to make sure I
Otherwise
was
the
on
game
this
is over.
side, but I think the way I release it.
But I think it's possible.
Yeah, they're
Just-
discussing.
Just to move the yellow one a little bit.
Just has
to
to
the
move
side.
it for
And we're
for
like right on.
10 centimeters
We're not sticking out. That's good.
or even less.
The problem
like
is
that.
it would be probably an open hit.
Yeah, they will show at least half
Men
the stone
plockas
after,
sarg, va? Eller?
or a little bit more even.
Yeah, I think
Pass
so.
kanske.
But it is possible, I think.
För jag måste ju liksom, den här måste ju flytta den här och så jag tror att det blir svårt att ligga 3 kanske, men
Yeah, they're even discussing about the possibility to sit 3 after the shot.
Yeah. But
That's
seems
an option they have actually. They can go a bit harder on it and make a double takeout, take both the yellows out, and also they roll out themselves, but they sit 2. That's another option.
alltså egentligen skulle jag vilja spela sarg för att ligga 3, men
Jag tänker att optimal till och med kanske normal egentligen. Men
Ja,
They are thinking
nej,
about
men vi kan tänka att vi kan
if
spela
there is a speed
hur man ser. Om man ändå
to
spelar
sit 3.
så hårt som möjligt.
ja.
They're discussing about the board weight or
It depends
Normal takeout?
how much she can see
viktiga
of
är
that,
ju att ligga
but I don't think she sees very much.
Ja, ja.
I always compare curling with high jumping in swimming, you know, when you have this triple vault and you can make your choice. But one thing you must be sure about, you always land on your head. And we will see what's possible. And sometimes you have to put in an extra vault and hope you will land on your head.
Let's hope she will not land on her head.
We'll see. I think they have played a little bit better after, as long as the game has proceeded. And now when this more really tougher shot comes, I have a feeling she can do it actually.
Needs to curl.
It's way too hard,
No,
I think. Or just a little too hard.
Yeah.
They're sitting once and the game is over.
nice try though.
Yep. Or do you think Homan will play one more like I did a week ago?
I can tell her what could happen.
Yeah. Now they realize the game was over. And they have to collect the stones and make draw to the button. Can you inform a bit about this draw to the button procedure, which follows every game?
Yeah, they're drawing to the bottom to be able to judge who is going to have the last rock in the next game.
Or winning the toss.
Yeah,
To choosing however they want the first or the last stone.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
Hmm?
you can choose to pick a certain color in your stones instead.
Yeah. And every player has to... There will be 4 games in the round robin. So it will be 8 stones altogether played. 2 stones after every game. And every player has to play at least 1 stone out of those 8.
Sorry.
And in every session like this now, it will be 1 in-hand and 1 out-hand. Which is nice, I think.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So
So they can, if they want, they can let every player play 2 stones after every session, or like maybe they want to play 1, 1, 1, 5. Some player might have the best draw. Normally, they make the draws can play 5 stones if they prefer, but every player has to be in part of this draw to the button procedure with at least 1 stone.
Line's good. Line's good. T-line. Hard.
And it looks like Lisa Weigel is in charge of the draw to the button.
It's way too short.
Both of ours. First. I think we throw both of ours, right? Do we throw both of ours?
I have an opinion about that. But Lisa has been playing a lot of splits last 3-4 ends. She hasn't played she has played she has also played some draws into the house. But yep, that's probably a choice they have made over the seasons, and give her that job.
I've been throwing both backy.
Aha. Okay. Now we have.
De drog igenom huvudlinjen.
Okay, we say bye bye from Danderyd.